I know that you have been booming when it comes down to taking these accounts to a large amount. You had a little issue with one of the accounts, but you figured it out.
I started everything with a $10,000, went up to 1 million. So now I think I can do it again. Now I'm got a better chance. I think I started with a 80,000. So I'm gonna do like 4 account of 20,
Okay.
and try to get them to grow up again. And then you said that you guys use the PU Prime. I just started with them as well. So I'm gonna transfer my money to PU Prime because it did not happen at PU Prime. Only happened at the Ox Security.
Yeah, for the
So
demo.
something is not right in there.
So that was Sam, who you could tell he's not from the United States. But a lot of people, when I'm showing y'all this whole situation, a lot of y'all getting kind of caught off guard with the amount. You got to think about it. I probably had, over like 200 failures when it comes down to business and life. Because I'm over 2 decades self-employed. And I was doing my thing back when I was younger. And so you have your ups and downs. But I'm not saying that this is going to replace what you're doing your 9 to 5. I just think that if you get it together, it'll supplement you. That's why I'm pushing this so hard. Like I said, it's not my software. It's not my product. I'm just a person that's using the product and seeing the benefits. Now, can you have ups and downs when you get into it? Yes. Because it's software. Sometimes things don't work right or whatever, and you just got to adjust. But when it goes, it goes. And that's the biggest thing. That's a fact. You want it to go. So if you think about, okay, when I started up a trucking business, that trucking business, the one truck was costing me, I think like $1,500 a month, right? And I had drivers going all around the nation. Then I had about, at one point, 13 trucks under my authority moving all around. And I did it for 18 months. This is after my father and my son passed. I didn't want to deal with nobody, right? I was just online. But I didn't want to be, communicating people I knew and stuff like that. Nothing against nobody, just, was going through my what they call a grieving period, right? It took me like 14 months to get out of that. And then 4 months after that, I was like, I'm done with the trucking business. But I did 1.6 million in the trucking. Now, I had a lot of things come up with that. And the money wasn't, 1.6 million was not in my pocket. So the amount of money I had to spend to get that business going, we probably, the first 3 months probably spent about, give or take, 60,000. Now I was making money, but I was paying it back, so I wasn't gaining the money, right? So if you put up 2,300 or 2,100, whatever you do the math, I always say 2,300 because I try to count in the monthlies that you got to do for the VPS and the copy and et cetera, right? And you can scale that to 10,000 in, let's say 4 to 6 months. That's better than what most people do in the market period, or most people do in business period. We all can't think that we're going to get these businesses or these ideas that's going to take off. Most of the ideas that's out there, and I've seen, it's crazy because remember, I was the first person online to talk about making money for the culture. Nobody wasn't doing it. So I've seen a lot of things come after I did it, and a lot of stuff was fake. So a lot of times you get caught up and jammed up in things that's not real, right? I even fell for some things because I'm trying to, doing so much, trying to move around. But if you could use a system and have support that could assist you and just build from that and scale with your money. Let's say you don't have a lot of money, but you got the system, the demo is working, everything is good, you see it, and then you do a collection of you and your friends or family. Like, let's put $1,000 in, and you got 10,000 in the account. You just let that grow and just keep going. You're not using a prop, right? So that's your money. There's no restrictions. Or let's say you want to scale, take that money and scale and get more props. You got it dialed in. The sky's the limit with this. And that's a fact because of the fact that you have the ability to move it, but you're not trying to do it yourself. So it's a bunch of people like Sam that's in this. If you're interested, just text me. I'll get back to you when I'm available. 323-801-6331.